Are you waking up in the middle of the night, again and again, just to go to the bathroom? Do you limit your water in the evening, yet still find yourself wide awake at 2 or 3 a.m.? What if the real problem isn't how much water you drink, but how you drink it throughout the day? For many people over 60, nighttime urination isn't just frustrating. It slowly steals your energy, your focus, and your quality of life. Poor sleep can lead to fatigue, memory issues, and even increase the risk of dangerous falls during the night. But here's the surprising part. What most people have been told about drinking water is incomplete, and in some cases completely wrong. So why does your body keep waking you up at night? Is it your bladder, your kidneys, your hormones, or simply a daily habit you've never questioned? And more importantly, is there a simple way to fix it without medication? In this video, I explain the most common mistakes people make when it comes to nighttime urination and reveal the best hydration method for better sleep that most doctors never talk about. Stay with me so you do not miss anything. If you're new here, welcome to the family. Hit that like button, subscribe for weekly health tips, and drop your age in the comments below. We absolutely love hearing from our community. You may be asking, why does this problem become so common after 60? To understand the solution, you first need to understand how your body changes with age, because what's happening at night actually starts much earlier in the day. First, your bladder capacity changes. The bladder is a muscle, and like any muscle in the body, it gradually loses elasticity over time. This means it cannot stretch and hold as much fluid as it once did. As a result, it sends signals to your brain more quickly, creating the urge to urinate even when it is not completely full. Second, your fluid rhythm begins to shift, a condition known as nocturnal polyuria. When you were younger, your body was better at managing fluids during the day, allowing you to sleep through the night without interruption. But as you age, this natural rhythm can reverse, causing your body to produce and release more urine during the night instead of the daytime. Finally, your daytime habits start catching up with you at night. Drinks like coffee or tea, alcohol in the evening, and even salty foods can influence how your kidneys process fluids hours later. The effects don't happen immediately. They often show up right when you are trying to fall asleep, leading to those frustrating nighttime awakenings. The 4 hidden hydration mistakes that keep you up at night. Before we talk about what to do, it is important to understand what might be going wrong. Most people believe the solution is simple. Drink less water in the evening. It sounds logical, but in reality, this approach often makes nighttime urination worse, not better. The problem is not just how much you drink, but how and when you do it throughout the day. Mistake number 1 is drastically cutting your water intake in the evening. While it may seem like a good idea, drinking too little water causes your urine to become highly concentrated. This concentrated urine can irritate the lining of your bladder, making it more sensitive and triggering the urge to urinate, even when your bladder is not truly full. Mistake number 2 is skipping water during the day and trying to catch up at night. Many people stay busy and forget to hydrate properly, only to realize in the evening that they have barely had any water. Drinking large amounts late in the day overwhelms your system and almost guarantees that your body will need to eliminate that fluid during the night. Mistake number 3 is ignoring hidden fluids and sodium in your diet. Foods like soups, fruits, sauces, and especially salty meals can significantly affect your fluid balance. A heavy or salty dinner pulls more water into your bloodstream, and your kidneys often process this excess fluid while you are trying to sleep. Mistake number 4 is focusing only on quantity instead of timing. This is the most important mistake of all. You can drink the right amount of water and still wake up multiple times at night if your timing is off. The key shift is not just how much you drink, but when you drink it. The 6-rule method for better sleep. Rule number 1. Front-load your hydration. The first and most powerful shift you can make is to front-load your hydration earlier in the day. This means aiming to drink about 70% to 80% of your total daily water between the moment you wake up and around 4 or 5 p.m. Why does this matter so much? Because your body needs time, several hours, to properly absorb, circulate, and eliminate fluids. When you hydrate early, your kidneys can do their job efficiently while you are awake and active, instead of pushing that workload into the night. Think of your body like a schedule. If you delay most of your water intake until the evening, your system has no choice but to process that fluid while you are trying to sleep. That is what leads to those repeated trips to the bathroom. But when you spread your water intake throughout the morning and early afternoon, you give your body enough time to regulate fluid levels naturally. By the time evening arrives, your body should already be well hydrated, meaning there is no need to catch up late in the day. This simple adjustment alone can significantly reduce nighttime urination and help you enjoy deeper, uninterrupted sleep. Rule number 2, the 2-hour window. The second rule is all about giving your body a clear signal that it is time to slow down fluid processing before sleep. About 2 hours before you go to bed, begin gradually reducing how much you drink. This does not mean you need to completely stop drinking fluids, but it does mean being intentional. Small sips are perfectly fine if you feel thirsty or need to take medication, but this is not the time for full glasses of water, large cups of tea, or fluid-heavy foods like soup. This 2-hour window is critical because your body does not instantly process what you drink. Fluids take time to move through your system, get filtered by your kidneys, and eventually reach your bladder. If you continue drinking large amounts right up until bedtime, your body will still be actively processing that fluid during the first hours of your sleep, precisely when you want uninterrupted rest. By gently tapering your intake, you allow your body to wind down its fluid cycle before you lie down. Think of it as preparing your system for the night, just like dimming the lights prepares your brain for sleep. This small habit can make a noticeable difference in reducing those early night bathroom trips and improving overall sleep quality. Rule number 3, watch hidden diuretics. The third rule focuses on something many people overlook: hidden diuretics in your daily routine. Caffeine and alcohol are two of the biggest culprits. Both substances increase urine production, meaning they cause your body to lose more fluid than they provide. What makes this even more important is that their effects are not immediate. They can last for several hours after consumption, often extending into the evening and nighttime. For example, that afternoon coffee or tea you enjoy may still be stimulating your kidneys later in the evening, increasing the likelihood that your bladder fills while you are trying to sleep. Alcohol has a similar effect, but it also disrupts your sleep cycle, making it even harder to get deep, restorative rest. A simple adjustment can make a big difference. Try to have your last caffeinated drink by early afternoon, ideally before 2 p.m. This gives your body enough time to process it before bedtime. As for alcohol, consider moving it earlier in the day or limiting it to just a few occasions per week, especially if you notice frequent nighttime awakenings. By being more mindful of these hidden diuretics, you reduce unnecessary fluid shifts at night and give your body a better chance to maintain a stable, uninterrupted sleep pattern. Rule number 4, time your sodium intake. The fourth rule is about something that rarely gets mentioned: the timing of salt in your diet. Sodium plays a major role in how your body manages fluids. When you eat salty foods, your body needs additional water to maintain balance in your bloodstream. This process does not happen instantly. It can take several hours, which means the effects of a salty dinner often show up later in the night. Here is what typically happens. After a high-sodium evening meal, your body pulls water into your bloodstream to dilute the excess salt. As your kidneys work to restore balance, they begin filtering and removing that fluid, often right when you are asleep. The result is a fuller bladder and an increased urge to urinate during the night. To avoid this, shift your sodium intake earlier in the day. Make dinner your lightest and lowest sodium meal, focusing on simple, easy-to-digest foods. If you enjoy saltier dishes, it is better to have them at lunch, when your body has plenty of time and activity to process the extra fluid. This adjustment may seem small, but it can significantly reduce nighttime fluid buildup and help your body maintain a more stable rhythm, leading to fewer interruptions and more restful sleep. Rule number 5, elevate and empty. The fifth rule targets a hidden source of nighttime urination that many people do not connect to their sleep: Fluid pooling in the lower legs during the day. If you notice swelling in your ankles or calves by the evening, this fluid does not just disappear when you lie down. Instead, once you get into bed, gravity no longer keeps it in your legs, so it returns to your bloodstream and is processed by your kidneys, often leading to a full bladder during the night. A simple habit can help prevent this. About 15 to 20 minutes before bedtime, sit or lie down with your legs elevated slightly above heart level. This allows your body to reabsorb and begin processing that excess fluid while you are still awake, rather than in the middle of the night. Equally important is how you empty your bladder before sleep. Do not rush this step. Take your time and make sure your bladder is fully emptied. Some people benefit from what is called double voiding, where you urinate, wait a minute or two, and try again to ensure nothing is left behind. By combining leg elevation with a complete bladder emptying routine, you reduce the chances of unexpected fluid shifts and give yourself a much better opportunity for uninterrupted, restful sleep. Rule number 6. Ask about your medications. This is one of the most overlooked factors, yet it can have a powerful impact on your sleep. Many people never think to connect their nighttime bathroom trips with the medications they take during the day. However, certain prescriptions can directly influence how much urine your body produces and when. The most common example is diuretics, often called water pills. These are frequently prescribed for high blood pressure, heart conditions, or swelling in the legs. Their purpose is to help your body eliminate excess fluid, which they do very effectively by increasing urine production. The problem arises when they are taken too late in the day. If the effect of the medication is still active in the evening, your body may continue producing urine well into the night. It is important to never stop or adjust your medication on your own. These treatments are prescribed for important health reasons, and any changes should always be guided by a professional. However, it is absolutely worth having a simple conversation with your doctor or pharmacist. In many cases, adjusting the timing, such as taking a diuretic in the morning or early afternoon, allows your body to process and eliminate fluid well before bedtime. This small change can significantly reduce nighttime urination and help restore more peaceful, uninterrupted sleep. A perfect daily rhythm example. To make this method easy to follow, it helps to picture what a typical day could look like when everything is aligned with your body's natural rhythm. The goal is not perfection, but consistency. In the morning, start your day with a full glass of water before coffee or tea. This helps correct the mild dehydration that naturally builds up overnight and prepares your body for better fluid balance throughout the day. From mid-morning to early afternoon, focus on steady hydration. This is your main window to drink water or herbal tea, allowing your body enough time to process most of your fluid intake while you are active. By mid-afternoon, the majority of your daily hydration should already be done. At lunch, this is the ideal time to enjoy slightly saltier foods, since your body still has several hours to regulate fluid levels. In the late afternoon, have your final caffeinated drink to avoid lingering effects into the evening. Dinner should be lighter and lower in sodium. Instead of adding salt, use lemon, garlic, or fresh herbs for flavor. About 2 hours before bed, begin tapering your fluids, limiting yourself to small sips only if needed. Right before bed, elevate your legs if you experience swelling, and take your time to fully empty your bladder for a more restful night. The good news is that you do not need to be perfect to see results. Even applying just 3 or 4 of these rules consistently can significantly reduce how often you wake up at night, sometimes within just 1 to 2 weeks. Small adjustments in your daily rhythm can lead to deeper sleep, better energy, and a noticeable improvement in your overall quality of life. That said, if you follow this routine for a few weeks and still find yourself waking up multiple times every night, it is important to speak with your doctor. Nighttime urination can sometimes be linked to underlying issues such as medication effects, blood sugar imbalances, prostate changes in men, or pelvic floor concerns in women. Here is a simple next step. Try this as a 7-day challenge. Follow this hydration rhythm for 1 week and pay attention to how your nights improve. If you found this helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more health tips, and share this with someone who struggles with sleep. Let me know in the comments, how many times do you wake up at night?